glad to see us.
And we're back. First off, hello Flappy, good to see you, buddy. I should be able to hear me now if I move that. Your PC died! Oh, that's a shit. What happened? Is the power supply or something more vital given up, like the CPU or something? Because that sucks. Damn. Right. That's the one. What do you have down there? Oh, it is an owl from Pokemon. I thought it was a Goomba, though, for a second. Right, let's get this underway. Right, we're returning to some GT7 dailies. We're going to be playing some Daily C, which is Nurburgring GP. We haven't done any practice. I haven't played the game in a week or so. It won't boot. That could be a the dying hard drive. Do you run it off a mechanical hard drive, a spinny one, a SSD, or an M.2? Because that can be fixed. Looks like I'm calling for aid from Gondor at the moment. So let me just change my light settings a little bit. Gondor calls for aid. A little bit better. Fortunately, this to get a lot of blowout. Hoot hoot. Right. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Can't use the soft tyres, so no, I can't remember. So a really fast time is in the 52, so I want to be somewhere in the 55s-ish. To not embarrass myself. Oh, I've got something set behind my braking key. Brake pedal. So why am I braking? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. I think I just pulled out the Ethernet cable. 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah, old big guns. I'm loving it, Sarah.
Jesus, Lou. Our boat would be history if we got hit.
And they've been on the thing for about 2 hours.
If we got hit,
Boom!
there would be no ship left.
I know, it really makes me want to fire my gun though.
No. Get ready to pull the thing. Jesus.
Imagine if I push the wrong button. This cannonball engine was See?
What, is it off this island?
Yes. Oh, I'm going to say around the other side so you can see it. Ah! They hit me in the face! Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Curlios, please do us a favour and clip that. Oh, jeez. Nope.
We're serious.
You are a pirate. Cheers.
Whoa! Whoa! Train! Oh, oh my god! What is that? What was that?
So let's see if we can bring back a little bit of pride to the team roadblock in the Corvettes. You couldn't have done that at a better time. Somebody clip that, please. Oh my god, that couldn't have been a better time. I'm not worried about it. I'm just having a good time. I'm having a good time. Let's cut to you, and you've been obliterated by a minigun. It doesn't help that I've been up since 5 AM, and I'm starting to feel very weary. I'm going to try and complete the game before I fall asleep, before I do a dented lemur and on stream. I have played classic Tetris, but I've played this way more.
Ready? Pow!
Well done, jackass!
Oh shit! Well, you told me to demonstrate.
I didn't mean
Blow our ship up.
at me. Are you dead as well?
No.
Well,
Did I kill you?
you blew me off the boat, and yeah. Second attempt. Alright, hopefully it's all working now. Sorry about that. Turned out I think I dislodged the Ethernet cable with my foot. So yeah, let's give this another go. And I had a keyboard underneath my braking pedal, which then, yeah, cascaded. Anywho, so Flapster, if you can find, if your PC is a pre-built, it will have a model number. If you can run that, or find out the model number, and then send it to me, I can see if I can give you a hand in trying to diagnose the PC, see if we can get it working again for you. Oh, but blast, what am I doing? We'll see if we can at least get half a lap under our belt. Not going to be able to complete a lap. Oh, I need to get comfortable now. Honestly, I find 90% of the thing with racing as I do is getting comfortable. Oh god, it's bright where I am. I need to do something with my light balance, I really do. Oh, accident prone racing, I'm doing a bit of drifting. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that in the race. I might kind of poodle around on the hard tyres for a while. Can you tell I've had nearly a month off, except for that 1 hour race? a month off GT7. So I can no longer control a car. So yeah, Flappy, if you can get yourself the model number, if it's a pre-built PC, we'll see what we can do for you. And ideally, if you can get a video of what happens with your PC when it fails to boot, and we'll go from there. Hey, Pedro. You're on your way home. You and your late uni, eh? This is going to be a fun race because I'm clearly out of practice. So, let us see how this goes. I haven't set a lap time, so I'll be starting at the back. Hopefully. Let's just turn the lights up here. Okay, so I'm definitely starting at the back, so I definitely want to be starting on the harder tyres. I know it is a mixed tyre race. Okay. So we've got McLaren, no, we've got a 458 Italia behind me, and another GTR. Cheap Aces. Well, if it's a laptop or... Is it a laptop or a desktop? That's my question. Can you get into the BIOS, actually? When it's loading up, can you hit delete or F1 and get, or whatever the button it is, and get into the BIOS? Because that will tell you if the drive is being recognised or not. Failing that is trying to Google a solution. Right, first race. This is my first daily of the year. This might be my first daily of the year. Interesting. Proceed with butt wiggle. Yeah, you called that one, mate. I didn't actually read it properly until I got home, and I was just like, ooh, Nurburgring. So I'd missed the track bit of it for some reason, and then I'd gone straight to, ooh, laptop. It's more likely to be an SSD if it's within the last 5 years. Which is a bit weird for an SSD to die, but they do happen. Saying it could also be a corrupt Windows update or something. Could be anything when it comes to laptops. Let's go! Okay, I genuinely think this is my first daily of the year, so watch me screw this up. Not as bad as that guy. Silent alarm is in front of me. It's just sitting on the racing line. So 14th to 9th. Which I think is going to be 10th shortly. These hard tyres feel like you're driving on ice, they really do. Okay, let's go. Woo! Got through the first lap without dying. So someone's pitting for the hard tyre already. I presume it's for the medium tyre already, so I think they're going to do a full race distance minus 1 lap on the mediums. Yeah, I want to get off these hard tyres. I'm scared to put the power down. Cannot find any bootable devices. Okay, that to me, man, means that the hard drive is either died or come disconnected. If you're happy with opening up the laptop, you can have a look to see if all the connections are still in place. It could just be a SATA cable has come unplugged, or something has died in it, I'm afraid. Mandy! Good to see you, sweetie. And same to you, sweetie. How have you been? Always a pleasure. At least you know I've applied for a Legate to get a new PC already. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. What you can do, if you got any files on it, take the hard drive out of it, buy an enclosure, depending on what kind of hard drive it is. I know I was going to get a 3-second penalty. If it is a like a sat, is it a if it's a 2.5 inch drive, you can just get an easy enclosure for that for about £5–10, or whatever that is in euros. So €5–10. If it's an M.2 drive, then they're a bit more expensive, but not by much. Welcome to LTT, Loot Tech Tips. But honestly, when it comes to laptops, man, you've probably done the right thing anyway. Okay, I wonder how far these medium tyres are going to go. I mean, most of that gravel trap disturbance is me. Clearing out your massive wardrobe. No streaming for you tonight if you're cleaning out the massive wardrobe. Okay, so Daywalker and Silent Alarm are on hards. I bet they didn't have a 3-second penalty. Okay, yeah, I am rusty. Just fried. Yeah, someone's got a penalty. If I can finish within 50 seconds of the leaders, I'll be quite happy. To be fair, it won't be 50 seconds, it'll be whatever the pit stop time is. So when's your next Mass Effect, Mandy? I have been keeping an eye out for them. Unless I've missed them, I better not add. Okay, I'm really wrestling the car when I should just be trying to glide it around the corner. I'm not sure these tyres are going to make it to the end. We'll find out. We shall find out. There you go. I'm getting smoother on the throttle again. I'm not trying to boot it out every single corner. Doesn't mean I won't. Okay, there's a Daywalker. I've raced him before. Many a time in GT Sport. If it is in fact the same person. Weird that corner with F1 and GT. So you can go as wide as you want. On no other corner are you allowed to go anywhere near that. Damn it, I was riding the turbo. Shouldn't have done it. Playing with that little turbo. I keep forgetting that this GTR is basically a point and squirt car. Point it where you want it to go, then push the throttle, not the other way around. I've actually got for TTR, which is going to be on the 4th of February, a 1-hour endurance race around the Nurburgring right here, the GP track, of course. I think I missed my McLaren because I could just throw that into the corner. I know the rear end would stick. I bet he does. The 911 is always good round here. I'm racing the GTR around here because this is a car that I'm going to be driving in a couple of weeks around here. So call it practice. To get me out of some bad freaking habits I've currently got. Although it's going to be worth saying that in the 1-hour endurance that we'll be doing, weather will be on. So all sorts of shenanigans can happen. And when it comes to racing, to paraphrase Murray Walker, it often does. Actually, I haven't seen Hawko in a long time. I used to race with him a lot. But I was due to be his teammate in a flawed Genius Racing thing sometime last year, but he never turned up. I haven't really seen him since. I know he's done a lot of streaming, but the problem is he streams when I'm asleep. So, I genuinely just haven't seen him since before that. Absolute good bloke, though. So I'm catching up to Blade, the Daywalker, and Barbosa. Barbosa 404. Barbosa lost. Yeah, I think these tyres are going to die. I think I might have gone in 2 laps too soon. But we'll stick with it, see if we can get anywhere near the end. We'll be aware of the understeer going through high-speed corners. Yay, I've learned! So someone's off somewhere. Where are they? Oh, about there. Having their own little accident by themselves. So, bye Barbosa. Focus, focus, focus. Don't light the tyres in this stupid place. Which is what I do quite a lot. Watching that Beetle seems very slow off the back of some corners. Right, 2.5 laps to go. I don't think these tyres are going to last. Looks like the Beetle's struggling too. Fourteenth to 9th. Do you know what? I'm not too displeased with that. Currently. Okay. Looks like the German ahead of me has gapped me a little bit on that one. It's to be expected. I think I'm chonking through my tyres. I'm not sure what chonking is, but I've just made it up. I like it. I'm sticking with it. I'm chonking through my tyres. Honestly, this corner always confuses me on games. I mean, you can go so wide. I mean, why? Why? But you can't go wide at Austria. Like during that left-right end complex bit. Well, it doesn't gain you any time. It just stops you from, well... Oh yeah, I digress. They are well chonked, mate. Can you hear me dragging them across the surface as well? Which tells me I'm not nearly as smooth as I should be. Well, I've made them live. Do you know, I'm quite happy with that. I've made the tyres live until lap 10, which is 8 lap old tyres are going to be at the end of this. It'll be very worn and worn out. Well chonked. The back's getting lively. It looks like there's a load of cars up ahead of me. I wonder if they've all got tyres that have just died of death. They've chonked out. I gotta say, I thought it was going to be the front left that was going to die first. It seems to be the front right. That has surprised me a little bit. That beetle is closing in. Yeah, I definitely went 1 lap too far on them, maybe 2. That wasn't bad. That wasn't actually that bad. 22 seconds behind the leader, and we started at the back. We had a 3-second penalty. Nearly dropped it a few times. I reckon I could take 10 seconds off that quite easily. Barry R was 5th. Oh, very good. Varge 46 won the race. Okay. Yeah, 14th to 9th. Up 5 places. Didn't crash. Thanks, man. Exclamation point GG. One thing I do need is a freaking haircut. Which will be probably Saturday. As everybody knows, during Christmas I had COVID and whatnot. Oh yeah, that dog knows too. And everything is just the work, and it's been catch up one way or another. And the last thing I've had time to do is catch up on fun and streaming and anything I need to do. So this next week I've got off. I'll be doing a lot more streams. I'll be going to the gym a lot more, and I'll be doing me stuff like, well, streaming and haircuts. Oh, Daywalker got another place. Cool. Yeah, I did the same, but my tyres wouldn't have lasted. Although he uses the 911. We'll try the 911. See what that's like for actual pace. Because I found that GTR so rear happy. That's what she said. Oh, it's much nicer out of the corners. You can tell instantly. So I want to be somewhere in the 155s just to get in anywhere near a decent time. Sliding into turn 1 isn't ideal. Back into this car is very different to the GTR. No worries, man. You can get on the power so much more smooth. More smooth? Smoothlier? Smoothlier. Actually not afraid to try and push it in the corners a bit as well. Yeah, the 911 feels much nicer around here. Oh, that's not good. That was me pushing too hard. That might even be a penalty. No, they didn't give me a penalty. That's alright then. Yeah, okay, the GTR is probably like a monster down the straights, but if you get out of the corner faster, then it's not really going to matter too much, is it? Wow, you can brake so late with the 911. That was in the same place as the GTR, and I had to lift off the brake. Whoop, that was a tad wide, a little bit of understeer. Okay, 56.6, I know I can go faster than that. If I just don't slide into half the corners. Or brake like 4 hours early. Okay, better control. Smoothliest car, yes. You'll find Jeremy Clarkson said exactly the same thing. Yeah, it was more like it. Okay, half a second up. Wasn't particularly good in Sector 2, mind you. Okay, 55.9. That feels better. I'm not going to get to finish this lap because of the time constraints. Okay, I've got another half a second, 3/4 of a second in the first sector. Yeah, I got about 3/4 of a second before the end of Sector 2 that I can definitely take. Let's have a quick look, see where we are. The problem is these transitions go so quickly. I'm going to get a look to look. Okay, I'm 4 seconds off the top 10. I know I've got another second in me. Still going to put me 10th. Still going to put me 10th. Okay. So I could take a second out of my time. That would put me in second. What the hell is that guy at the top doing in here? He's a second, 9/10 second quicker than anyone else. Smurfing, isn't he? Let's get it on! Like Donkey Kong. Yeah, I suppose burning a bit of fuel is probably a good idea for the sheer fact we're not going to run out in this one. Like, at all. Let's do this. Ours looks like the Porsche Cup up ahead. Oh, there's a Jag there. And a Supra. And an AMG. Okay, it's not too bad. But no wonder the GTR was like so mega in a straight line. I'm not sure why he got a one. Well, he did kind of jam on the brakes a bit. Maybe the game 40 brake tested me. That's fair, man. You got a nice place you like going to. Walks are good for the old mental health. And quite frankly, exercise. Another one bites the gravel trap. Ooh. That was a little bit intense. PMC Supra. Okay, so keep trying to drive a little bit like the GTR. Walk around the old block. That's fair, man. How big's the block? Because it's about, you know, a mile or two. If you're in Manhattan, that'd be quite normal. Or if you're in, you know, the countryside, several acres. Okay, up to 7th from 10th. We're doing alright. Stop trying to get rid of my slipstream. A little bit of a collision with the old barrier there. Let's get rid of these nasty, nasty hard tyres. Oh, I've only got one more shift and then I've got a week off. I am so looking forward to it. Short walk. Fair enough, man. Okay, we're doing a Hawko +1, which basically means I haven't got the skill to do exactly the same strategy as he has, so I'm doing an extra less lap on the softer tyre. Wish I'd done an extra one on the harder. Jesus. Oh. It's not a GTR. Don't go out of third. Don't go out in third gear in some corners. Okay, someone just quit. A couple of the Brit and the Turk are going for soft tyres. Hopefully by the time they come out of the pits I will be, well, they won't be up to speed, I hope, because I'll have hotter tyres. Well, that goes the theory. If I remember anything from CRT, is that the 911 was pretty good on its tyres. It's got to be better than GTR anyway, isn't it? Okay, see if we can catch the Brit in front of us. 5.3 seconds. Haha. Not third gear. Must remember that. Immediately did it again. Went straight into third gear out of the corner. That GTR is teaching me bad habits. The German's in. Dutchman's in. I've set the fastest lap of the race. How the hell? I better push while I've got the pace. Got a feeling the German behind me, Tingle Mania, is quick. Quicker than me, by that means. It's alright, man. You know, when I stream, it's not an obligation to be here. It's if you can make it, join in. Yeah, the race is going alright. The first one was a learning experience, I'll tell you that, man. But I hope uni's going alright and have fun, sort of, grocery shopping. Looks like Vegeta Man. Vegeta Man? Is having trouble with his GTR. 56.2. I think the German behind me is going to go quicker at 56.1. This is where the controller drivers are going to start struggling. Feel free to alert, man. Feel free to alert. Why do people go for Wi-Fi name passwords? Usernames, rather. Just baffles me. So just spend more time thinking about why the username is that, rather than trying to overtake them. Oop. That lost me at least a second. Let him have the place back. That was going sideways. That was introducing rallying to GT Sport. Woo! I did not want to do that. That was a brown trousers moment. That really was. Whoa, I did not want to be cutting across that grass where I was. Yeah, I think one more. 3 on hards, I think. Because you can see I am struggling. But I know it's because I'm also being very brutal in my inputs. As I'm not dialed into the game yet. You can hear me dragging the front tyres around a corner. And I know I shouldn't be doing that. I'm being caught. I'm having to lift through that one now. It's going to be a bit dangerous on the next lap. Yeah, tyres are well and truly dead now. Okay, the Croat. I think that's or Slav. I'm not sure what that flag is. Spitting from the lead. Well, they're going to be about 11 seconds off the lead after starting in 10th. Okay, that's pretty good. Chonked out tyres, yo. If I hadn't made that little rallying excursion, I might be in 4th. Problem is I did. You have to factor that bullshit in. Tyres are fully chonked. Can't turn right now. Soon won't be able to turn left. Yeah, it's definitely 3 laps, maybe 4 on the hards. He nearly got me. One more lap and he would have. 10th to 6th. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely another lap or 2 on ye old hard tyres. I've got one thing to say to you, Flappy. Enjoy your walk. Well, and this. Yeah. Sure, I'm reasonably happy with that. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, Vegeta Man. Vegeta Man dirty. To be fair, I think he did push him wide. That was the same one? So what has that done for my old driver rating at the moment? Still a B. I don't think I'm going to be getting A tonight, but oh, do you know what? I'm going to try and progress a little bit more. I think I can definitely get my actual qualifying time down. I've got 2 laps I can do here. Maybe 2.5. Let's go. I'm definitely not going to be doing such a long stint. Although the undercut's pretty powerful, but it's just dead tyres by the end of it, just not worth it. Okay, down to turn 1. Hot lap time. Second gear. Brief lap to third, down to second again. Stick with the apex of the corner as long as you can. Open the throttle. Wide exit entry into this little bastard corner. Take a bunch of curb. Run wide. Pretty good. This one always flummoxes me. I know I can be on the power a lot earlier in some of these corners. I'm just trying to get a good banker lap in. Should have stayed in first. Pretty sure I can take this flat out and qualifying trim. Just. I think I turned in a fraction too early. Down the back straight. So many a collision and whatnot here in F1. And then, in fact, GT Sport, GT7 as well. Oh, that's annoying. I shifted down too early and locked the rears. Saying that. Didn't give me a time penalty for some reason. If they dial back the time penalties again. Okay, there's a 10th up. There should have been a lot more. Okay. Quick. No, I'm gonna get... Okay, it might give me this lap. It may not. Do you know what? I actually hate you can run so wide in that corner. I hate it. It's one of those, if you don't do it, you're not going fast around this corner. Of course. Had to lift. That's not good. Back end sliding around. Still hit the apex somehow. Come on, just let me finish a lap. Come on, let me finish. Bastards! Like... I'm not angry, you're angry. Okay, I know I've got the pace to get in the 54, so I should have the pace to do well in this race. I'm just so annoyed at that. Damn. Okay, race 3. So we got 10th to 6th last time. Let us go for even better. Let's try and not chonk out my tyres on this one. I keep doing the Jean-Luc Picard thing. Okay, got the Turk 2 places behind me again. Oh, someone's either cocked up or... Well, a load of people are cocked up here. Lots of paint swapping in the first couple of corners. God, that BMW sounds weird. I don't like it. Oh. I think that was a lag. I'm taking it. If it's lag, I don't care. This is GT7. Okay, I can only hope that the Hungarian behind me is on the medium tyres, because he's quick. To be fair, I might just let him go. Looks like I'm trying to take myself off the track, doesn't it? I might well be it. Who knows? Whew. Miss Lima, how are you? Sorry, I know what you're referring to. You had a nice day? That's fair. I'm glad you like it. Probably. I'm also just probably too close to the mic if you're hearing me breathing. It's probably better. Oh, 911 getting all out of shape coming out the S's. My lungs are fine, actually. Just, thanks. It's just more, I was probably too close to the mic. Although, it's probably about time of the day I took another one, so, yeah. Catch you later, Miss Lemurs. Oh, shit. There's a couple of seconds lost. Whoops. It's weird seeing that your name and Dead Space was recently playing. It's usually me. Okay, the pole's got the fastest lap. That's not a big surprise. I think he's probably on medium tyres to start with. And if he's in second, it means he might even have a slipstream. Okay, 3.2 to Sam G in front of me. .8. We're going to bring that down over the next lap or two with these fresh medium tyres. Yeah, the Frenchman's in. Hey, welcome home, mate. Welcome to your home, anyway. It's a long ass day for you. What time were you out this morning? Get some dinner in you, mate. It was only... Oh, your only class today was 6 to 8. It's freezing cold and raining. I think it's colder in the UK at the moment, mate. I've been working in -2 for the last, like, 2-3 days. It's... My feet are cold. A lot of the time. If you're cold and it's not what you're used to, I get it. I truly do. What the actual hell? What the actual hell was that? It's been snowing there. What actually just happened there? It's the guy behind me being a prick, isn't it? Hey, Ziggy! What the help was that? That was some American bullshit that we've seen before. We know who I'm talking about. Ha! Oh. Jesus. What a game. Oh, so it penalises him, then me, and we don't get penalised on the same lap. For the same thing. There are some days this game is not good. To be fair, it's not the game, it's some of the drivers on it. I think this dude's on dead medium tyres. And how are you doing, Ziggy? Do you know about the 4th of February yet at all? I mean, like, for certain. Just so we can start planning. Yeah, knew that was coming. That's why I backed off. Yeah, no problem, mate. Long as we know, we can arrange around it, can't we? There was a fatality. There's been several fatalities. He's back in black! I won't do that again. Woo. How's your walk, Flapster? Whew. Ziggy, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I really do. Didn't show the video though, did it? That's weird. It was cold. I'm not surprised where you are, buddy. You heard it though. It does seem to be that my videos and whatnot seem to be doing funky things as of late. I'll have a look at it when we get a break between the races. Yeah, by all means, buddy. I'm in the B category at the moment, so there's a big chance that you might. Okay, I got the feeling Kevin C is extremely quick, probably the A rank of the group. Uh, 55.9 at the moment, but I'm capable of a 54 something. I just haven't managed to string it together yet. Power. Hey, Sarah. Oh, a bit wide. I saw that one. It's a good reward, that. I wouldn't use me as a reference on this one, mate. I'm not in tune with the game yet at all. Everybody say hello to the Hawkster. Could we have a shout out for Miss Hawkey? Multiple clips are fine. Because they're all funny.
My rocket.
Oh, that's, whoops.
Embarrassing. Look at the
Whoopsie daisies.
I don't remember that. I remember the pumpkin head. But there's some clips under my stream, Twitch. No idea where they came from. Like, I don't remember doing this, but it's half the fun, I guess. Yeah, thanks, man. It wasn't a too bad recovery, but I suspect half the people back here have been taken out by this dick. He might, in fact, be reset. GG! I'm actually going to have to go and open a window. It's getting warm in here. I forgot how much the PS5 heats everything up. So give me a few seconds, and I'll be right back. As soon as I work out where my mouse is. There's my mouse. Where has that Reaper gone? That Reaper's out there somewhere. In fact, that scares me more than anything, is when you know there's something big out there and you don't know where it is. Oh, that's haunting. That is haunting. You've upset Jenkins. Skill, whack. Somebody clip that, please. While I empty out the boat from water. Oh, can we dance with Edie? Ho! That could have been me. Back.
I have a dog and I'm not afraid to use it.
And we're back. Right, let's have a look, see what happened in this race. Okay. Okay, I was closing in on Sam G, and it's this dude. That just decides to go full on Terminator of everyone. So he's slowing down on purpose. Why? He's not an idiot, mate. He's an asshole. So he nearly got me again there. It's not karma though, is it? It's... He's still doing it, he's just being a twat. I'd hoped this sort of stuff had disappeared from GT7 and GT Sport. Clearly not. Butthole guy. Agreed. I'm looking for my controller. Oh, it's over there. Okay, moving on. Twat guy, moving on. Okay, I'm not going to get a chance to set an actual lap. So we'll leave it there. Oh, dude, that aggravates me. I mean, it's not something I'd forgotten about, you know, racing in this genre. But it's been a long while since I've seen it, and it's actually kind of upsetting in a way. Because people are just trying to enjoy themselves, have a good race, and there's one knob like that. And I don't know about you guys, but I've probably done... trying to think of how many hours work I've done this week. I've probably done... Actually, let's work it out. Let's work it out. I did 10 hours on Monday. I did 10 hours again on Tuesday. I did 9.5 yesterday. I did 8 today. So I've done 37.5 hours already. I've got another shift tomorrow. And all you want to do is come home and enjoy yourself on a game and talk to your friends and your chat and whatnot. And then there's one butthole like that. Yeah, it does ruin the experience for others. So, what you didn't see is when I was in the intermission mode, I did report him, but I remember talking to Road Beef about it a year or two ago. And this is it was a common thing back in GT Sport, much more common back then. And it was very much, what do you do about these guys? I mean, and it was very much, yeah, just report them. Does it do anything? Yeah, if enough people do it. Do enough people do it? No.
Hello there, hello there.
Stephen! Hello there! Yeah, just resetting someone doesn't really do anything. And particularly... Oh, Mr. Chill's in here! Where is he? There's a couple of places behind me. He's probably streaming as well. Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, they need to come up with a better system rather than just ban them. Because when people have multiple accounts, including myself, it's extremely easy. Just go, that account's banned. What can they do? They can ban the console. That would kind of do it. Yeah, ban the IP address. That would be easiest. Ban the IP address. I know there's going to be ways around it with, yeah, Stephen, you had the same thinking there. But console ban be more specific. An IP address you can fake with a, what are they called? Like, I can't even name one of them now. It was like, virtual VPN. That's it. Virtual private network. You can fake them, but that's a lot of hassle. Yeah, I mean, this is where you'll get people like Saber and others who do iRacing and a lot of ACC will quite rightly say this doesn't really happen on there. However, I would like to state it's an experience few and far between now. It's just there's always one twat out there, and I found him today. Yeah, I was thinking they might buy another console, but that's a hell of an investment just to be a troll. I don't really want to overtake this guy, if I'm honest. I kind of want to be behind him, but... Yeah. And they'll never disappear, as long as they are quick enough to get into the ranks, they'll get back there. Yeah, T1 is always an absolute mare, isn't it? Oh, but each people calling each other losers. I'm expecting to be nerfed off. No. Got away with it. I am on the hard tyre, so I am going to be sweating a bit for the next lap or so. Yeah, you were right, Sarah, I think. I think I've got traction control on. Why? Go away. Yeah, I noticed. That was quick. There you go, I've actually got some pace now. I've got rid of that damn traction control. Even if I do keep selecting the wrong gear. That's besides the point. Oh, they're driving off the track. Shush. I'll read that in just a second, Pedro. Oh yeah, when you're in the wrong gear. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. Oh, he's gone. Bye, Alan. Alan! 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 Oh, it is Alan. Every time I play Gran Turismo, she knows. It's because I know I can't. Come on. Maybe that's my stress reaction. Alan! 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 Oh, it's Dave. Oh, CC Sim Racing is live. Wonder what he's doing. What day is it? Thursday. No idea. Cheers. Oh, looks like Mr. Chill's in the pits behind me. Another streamer. Has raided me before. That's the Italian from earlier, I think. The question is, Pedro, what are you going to have? Steak with chips and black beans. Very nice. Okay, Bandit ahead of me. It's just had a penalty. Okay, they seem to have done something with the ghosting on this. Okay, it looks like this Italian behind me is very quick. Ooh. That's going to get me a penalty. Okay, the Italian has either got one lap older mediums than me, in which case he'll fall off on the last lap, I hope. Or he's just stupidly quick. Or out of position on mediums. I'm not sure which. Either way, he's holding on to the back of me quite well. Umbuto. Pirata. I nearly called them Piranha. I think that's the one that had the penalty on lap 1. Okay, there's going off the course, and then there's going off the course. Jesus. This fight is not over. Yeah, you're not kidding. As soon as you get in someone's slipstream, damn, you lose the front end. Okay, Shocky 84's pitting. Okay, my only hope is that the Italians' tyres die from being, well, older. What news about Nick de Vries? What's he done? He hasn't gotten into Formula 1 and had a Jeremy Renner type incident with a snowplow or something, has he? Which, FYI, I hope he gets better soon. Because that did sound horrific. Why might he be getting sued for 250 grand? Which is nothing for an F1 driver. That is literally pocket change for a lot of the drivers. But what for? I presume it's contract related, because let's face it, with this last year or two, it's got to be, hasn't it? Pedro, take the stage. When you've not... Well, when you finish cooking. Oh, followed the Italian off there. I think the Italian's definitely quicker than me, so I'm just going to have to settle in and hope the tyres go off. I might need to tighten down my wheel in a minute because I think it's moving on the desk. That downshift felt really weird. Thought I was losing downshift. So like, this isn't an F1 simulation game. Next minute we'll see the wheel fly across the room. Yeah. Back to the controller. Staying about the same, 1.5. Bit of rallycross. Bit of shit. That'll be on the next lap, annoyingly. Apparently he was asked for a loan to fund his career in F2. It happens he didn't make it into F1 by the time it expired, which was last season. Hang on. Last season, De Vries would have to pay the rest of the amount. The bank is essentially saying that De Vries hid information from them regarding the income. Now he wants to pay the full amount. Yeah. Okay, so it's financial. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, definitely have the tyre advantage on the guy in front, the Italian. However, one, by the way I'm driving, two, the penalty that I've got, it's not going to happen. Or because I tried to take this corner flat last lap. Never mind, that would have been a good one. Still, podium. Okay, their tyres are definitely dead. 1.8 going into the last corner. Yeah, 2/10 off by the time we get to the line. Yeah, that was literally... If I hadn't got that penalty, it would have been on the gearbox. Not quite epic, but better than what I've been getting, so I'll take it. 8 podiums today. We need to reset that. I forgot we had that, you know. So, De Vries has got to pay £250,000 or euros or dollars or something. Okay, so, yeah, that's fair. You redeemed at the same time again, did you? Oh, okay, I just need to actually improve my qualifying time now. Ooh. I said I was going to look at the Lumia stream. Give me a moment. Where is the Lumia stream thing? GG! It got there eventually, yeah. Is it under audio? It's not that one. Have I changed it under trigger fire? That's my question. So, has Mr. Chill gone already? Yep. Yep. So, let's go into trigger fire. See if I can fix that blue problem. See if we can get it working properly. Give me a second, I'm looking straight past the camera because I'm trying to find this blue thing. It should actually be working normally. Should, whether it is or not. That's always another matter, isn't it? Let me try it. See if we can get it to work. Hit it. That still makes me giggle, that one. It's working now. And I can bring back the other one. Well, I probably will alternate them soon. I mean, it was Liam, he didn't like it. It's like, it's not going to be everyone's taste, but I just think it's funny. But I would do, so. In fact, let me see if I can do that right now. No, I better not. I better not. Not in the middle of a stream. Otherwise I'll cock it up. Let's see if we can get a lap in. And improve my qualifying. Let's go! Why is it always slightly behind the chicane? Just to be annoying, I suspect. I do think these cars behave radically different when you're in qualifying compared to the actual race. There's no way I could have chucked it in like that during the race I was just in. I mean, how we take that corner is just weird. No, zero fuel, that explains it. Because it just feels like a different car. It feels like a Group 2 car almost. Shame I lost the back end there. I don't think this is going to be any quicker, sadly. So yeah, that lap I didn't quite finish, thanks to the timeout screen. Would have been much faster than that lap I've got on the board. Like, nearly a second. I mean, I was 3/4 of a second up by the end of Sector 2, which is 4 sectors. So, you know, 4/10. Shame I lost the back end into the fast left-hander. It's this corner I struggle with too. Never quite sure how fast to take it. Oh, handbrake doesn't work. Can still make it spin if I want to. Donuts. Donuts! Whew. Okay, improved a little bit in time. So that Italian, where are they this time? Not in here. Pedro, you're in the same one as me. And you can go... Did you qualify on hard tyres, or have you just not put together a clean lap yet? Because I know you can go quicker than that. I've been in races with you when I've seen you go quicker than that. Donuts. Excuse me. I know I can get in the 54s. Maybe not in this lifetime, but... Oh, yeah! I just see the name and I thought, oh, it's you! You're the Spaniard. Yeah. It's just me, man. Pedro's not here. But good luck in this, Pedro. Ooh, what's this? A bottle of amaretto vodka, which I think has been sat on my shelf for like 7 or 8 years. There's lots of stuff I've got to clip. Faster clock into turn 1. Both in front and behind. Wonderful. Pardon me. That was my disapproval. I think I just gave tea cakes a bit of a boost. You can write notes on them. Yeah, well, if it's going to happen, it's going to be in the first 2 or 3 turns at this course, isn't it? I still have a chance of coming back for a top 10. I mean, the field's still so close. I love how anytime someone says good luck to me, I end up in a collision. Okay, there goes Coco. I'm trying. I'm a-trying. Oops, sorry, Tiny Tea Cakes. Okay, that comeback's looking less and less likely. I didn't think I'd break that late for that corner, if I'm honest. I thought I'd break quite early. But the game didn't think so. Bad luck to be bored. What can I say? This game's got some weird sense of karma. I'm clearly being punished for something I did in the past life. I don't know, maybe I murdered the Dalai Lama or something. Pedro, you're pitting! Who knew? Come on, Coco. You can do it. Make the corner. I'm so close I can actually see he's got Deadpool on his rear bumper. I could read any text he's got on there. I could read his phone messages if I wanted to. Ellis is round. Okay, now the real fight begins. Coco wasn't doing that badly. Some of the others were. I was trying to think of a joke about Coco Chanel, but it's like a fragrance. It was fleeting. The thought. I'm going to try and be a bit smarter this time. I'm going to try and be a bit smoother and not nuke the tyres. As he says, squealing into the hairpin. And sideways through the left-hander. It's alright, it's the rear tyres that are sliding, doesn't matter. It's fine. It doesn't matter at this course. So why is he parked on the apex? Like a bastard. Okay, apparently I'm chasing down Mart from Great Britain. Not sure what's great about it, but that's where I'm from. Yeah, you can't park there, mate. Oh. That was a bit of a wrong angle of attack, wasn't it? Either he's moved or he's been removed. I don't know which. Braked a bit earlier into turn one that time, so I didn't end up with a stupid little penalty again. Stupid on my account. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, GT7. Just stop on the apex. Jeez. Okay, 1 second penalty is like 2.5 seconds. I think I've had about 5 seconds of penalties in this race. So at least I know where to brake for turn 1. Unlike Rob. Chonks race. I don't want to chonk these tyres up too badly, but I've got to push. Yeet. Come on, top 10. We've got to get a top 10. Come on, top 10, top 10. We've got 2.5 laps to do this. 2 and a bit laps. 2 laps. 3 laps? No, 3 laps. Nah, maths. Go Green Ranger. Sim Race Dude! How you doing, buddy? Been a while. How are you, buddy? Are you saying Green Ranger because I'm wearing green? And good evening to you. Top 10!
And welcome on in, Raiders. You've just caught us at the start of a new race. We're just doing some open lobbies up to them. We're going to just keep clear.
Did you try and go through me or something?
He says as he gets rammed completely off. But thank you so much for the raid code score.
Shit. Double undercut. He got me, I got him. Was not on purpose. Thank you for doing the shout out. Well deserved for our sim race dude. Ooh, spicy. I can only speak for myself in this one, buddy, but I'm feeling much better than I did about this time last month. And I hope everyone else feels well too. Anyone know what the Jag is like on its tyres? He's letting me go. Oh, wrong gear. Let him go. Damn it! Also, because I'm just trying to go too hard and try and get up to 5th. I'll give him a push along down the main straight. Ooh, do you reckon? Do you know what next week's Daily C is going to be? I mean, I was hoping for it in this one, to be honest. Le Mans group. Oh, God, Le Mans. I mean, this year I've got a 3-hour endurance race at Le Mans. I'm about May time. No chicken, no chicane. Okay, well, Le Mans like the chicanes is kind of just hold down the throttle, isn't it? I think I'd be doing Daily Race B if there's a good one on there. I've never been a fan of Le Mans. Although I did race. I did a little bit of practice in a Group 1 last week, and it makes much more sense in a Group 1 than it does in a Group 3, because you just sort of sat there going. Then again, Group 4. See if I can keep this 7th place. Do you know what? Yeah. A bit of rain livens up any race, doesn't it? We've had dull as shit bricks F1 races in the past. Add a bit of rain in the last couple of laps. Yeah. Okay, I think Mark's tyres were dead. There's a person that usually leaks the daily races for the next week, and he said that, as far as he's concerned, there's not going to be any dynamic weather nor rain. Damn. If that's not a gigantic pain in the rectum. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? Oh. Yeah, for endurance, it's an appropriate track, but for a daily, and as soon as you said that, I was like, Good news for GT7, and what's VR2? Virtual, as in VR? Or virtual racing or something? If so, what's the news? Okay, probably only going to manage one more of these. I've got to be at work for 6 in the morning. So, I'm going to say, Mark, well done. Do you know what? I'm going to find out who took me out. The new VR headset going to work across the whole game. Okay. Do you know what? I think I'm going to have to try it. I mean, I want to play VR games. I mean, there's Half-Life Alyx I want to play. There's loads of PC games which are VR and all sorts of things. And that would be great. But I'm not sold on it. I'll have to experience it, but I'm not sold on it. And sim racing. Is this something you've experienced or anyone's experienced in the chat? Holy moly. Right, so who took me out? Well, we know it's going to be him. Do you know what? I'm not sure I can be angry at him. He's on the softer tyre, so he's got loads of grip. I've come across, the other guy's come across on me, and we've ended up in the same place. You know what? It means to putting development into the game at least, mate. Yeah, I'm not going to be rushing to get it either. Bonk, yeah. Well, what was I going to say? I've lost my trail of thought. It'll come back to me in a second. Yes, VR. Yeah, I won't be rushing it. I think there's a bunch of things we'd hope that they do in GT7 before they start adding features. We want the rain on all tracks. We want... We want a network that works rather than adding extra features. It feels like they're distracting from some of the lobby madness. That said, I've been in some lobbies when they're crystal clear, and other ones which it's like playing with ping 999. Yeah, Interlagos no rain. That's just plain odd. Let's do this. So I've got to move my chair a little bit. I think I've made a mistake in getting a chair that moves. It's great for repositioning. Problem is it repositions itself when I press on the pedal. So I start going whoop, start going back. I mean, what other tracks definitely need weather? Or anything on, that's F1 related. Monza. Oh, because you imagine that on GT7 with weather. With those lobbies. Jeebus. Brands Hatch? Yes, absolutely. Goodwood would be a killing fest. I'm trying to think of what other courses that definitely need it. Well, to be fair, all of them. Well, that was a lot smoother there. Problem is, I lifted the throttle and I didn't need to. Damn me! Oh, nice and early on the throttle there. That was sweet as anything. Too early on the throttle on the last corner, though. So, got onto the oh yeah, the handbrake's disabled. Did we watch any of the virtual Le Mans at the weekend? No, only the TikToks afterwards, which were Max Verstappen having it absolute hissy fit. But, excuse me, but to be fair, if he's having connection issues, yeah, I can understand it. I don't particularly understand how the server works. If it's set up by one person and their own internet connection, they run it through that, or if it's like GT7 and Polyphony, where they run it through their own servers. Either way, he was a very unhappy boy. And you could argue he shows his immaturity, in which a lot of the media will, but you could equally say he's just passionate and frustrated. Which, if you've been preparing something for a month or so, you're going to get a little bit passionate, aren't you? So, yeah, I feel his pain. However, being the fact he was absolutely furious, but being the fact he's a literal role model for millions of Dutch people, sometimes his passionate side gets ahead of him. Well, I'm starting on pole. You're last in the lobby. Are you in this lobby? Yeah, Pedro started first and last. The whole situation was a bad look for sim racing as a whole. We've got Daytona hosted on iRacing this weekend, and there could be more stuff to blow up. Is it with Max again? But you are right. How is it hosted? Is it done via private service, via private individual internet connection, so like I could do it, or is it done via a server like Polyphony? Because I don't know the answer. Because he was calling people clowns and all sorts of things. We do see it with a lot of racing drivers who go bananas. So I'm starting on pole. Watch me screw this up. Double racing. Remember to start on the correct tyres at least. Meh. Thanks, buddy. Well, I did say in the last one, every time someone wishes me luck, some shit happens. But it's usually because I do something shit. Oh, definitely could have put a bit more power into that corner. Still, nearly a 2-second lead. Oh, it's an absolute shit show when that happens. Especially if it's... Imagine happening in a CSGO tournament or something like that. That would... It wouldn't end esports, but it would definitely tarnish it. I suppose, yeah, going on that same thought, you get exactly the same with GT Sport, R Factor, iRacing, ACC. An internet outage or server outage is catastrophic for the reputation. And Flappy, Max was... Do you know about the virtual Le Mans 24 hours? If you don't, just TikTok it or Google it or YouTube or something. Yeah. That is where you have to not listen to celebrities. And problem is, he, as we said, he holds a lot of influence over an entire country, if not genre and sector of esports and motorsport fans. So, That is a shame it happened, particularly with him in it. But what would you argue this is a bigger controversy than when, I think it was Alex Sims, but don't quote me, but the Formula E driver was supposed to be competing in sim racing during one of the lockdowns, and it wasn't him actually driving. All he did is to put a, another driver in the cockpit, as it were, and blocked the camera with something, and pretended to be him. Yeah, definitely. He lost his contract from that, didn't he? Was it Alex Sims? That was our factor too, yeah. Either way, it's detrimental. Both of those are detrimental for one of our passions. I know I'm not on sim racing as much as I used to be, but it's because of the state of GT7. I'm on ACC now as well, so, you know, I'm coming back. And I'm doing TTR endurance races once a month, so we're coming back. But I have very little influence compared to someone like Max, who's a double F1 world champion. So I'm leading by 6.5 seconds, and we've got Granny Turismo in 6th. Haha, I love it. Oh, and there's just pitted. There was someone prominent in the sport, but I can't remember if it was Alex Sims or not. It's just the name that first come to mind. Almost wiped myself out there, didn't I? You know, for a lap or two, I actually forgot I was in a race. When there's nothing going on out front. It's a bit weird. Although it's worth saying, I'm on the medium tyres. I still got a pit for the very, very slow hard tyre. And Pedro's up to 8th. Not much going on out here. Okay, looks like they're all on hard tyres. Which is a bit surprising you're starting at the front. Pedro's up to 7th. Keeping an eye on you, mate. On a related note, is anyone looking forward to the start of the new F1 season? I've been making my way through a lot of F1 YouTube videos the last couple of days. I'm obviously getting a bit of withdrawal from Nurburgring Grand Prix Racing. And there's been loads of videos kicking up about Danny Ricciardo. I watched a particularly interesting one today about why he didn't work with McLaren. And it's actually kind of nice, because the whole ethos of the team and Danny was they don't blame each other. It was just a general incompatibility. I mean, they broke down his driving styles to try and make it work with the car that they had, but one theory is that he would have been better off just being a little bit slower than Lando, rather than try and break down his driving style to the bare minimum, which apparently would have hurt him more. But that's just a theory, so, you know. Not got the F1 fizz at the moment. That's fair. I think I just miss it. The one thing I can't really think is, I don't think Sebastian Vettel is going to stay retired. Especially if Lewis is going to continue into his 40s. Alonso is going to continue until he's about 65. Which he shares the same birthday as me, FYI. I tell people every time. Yes, they are thinking about adding a team, and for those that aren't aware, that team that is interested is Andretti Cadillac. Now, branding aside, Cadillac is a GM owned, which is General Motors in the USA. And they have some of the biggest financial might behind them. Many other companies cannot match. So they are looking at coming in 2026 with a possibly rebranded Renault engine, or, as SimRace Dude has mentioned, something to do with maybe an Audi tie-up as well. That's a theory I've heard. However, you were referring to Audi taking over Sauber Alpha Sauber, whatever. Sauber, whatever. So yeah, that's happening as of 2024, I think. The Porsche deal with Red Bull powertrains fell through before Christmas, like November-ish. So there's that happening, not happening. But there is a possibility of Porsche and Williams having a tie-up, which would be a rebranded Audi engine, in theory. So there's lots of stuff going on at the moment, all around. For the first time since about 2008, when we had most of the big manufacturers in, like Toyota and BMW and Honda and all that, before they all pulled out because of the financial crisis, it's going to be... We're going to have a lot of main manufacturer might, economics and power in F1, potentially. Yeah, I mean you both. I mean, Ferrari, I grew up hating them. Not hating them, that's too strong. I grew up not wanting them to win because Schumacher in the early... bollocks. That's what I get for not focusing. Do you know what, this pit? Schumacher in the early 2000s was dominating. And it wasn't fun. However, not seeing a Ferrari on the podium in 2020, I mean, maybe once or twice, can't quite remember, in like 2019, 2020, when they had that engine kerfuffle, best way to put it, I think was bad for the sport. Not seeing a winning Ferrari for the second half of the last year, after them having literally the fastest car for most of the year, most of the first third of the year, was shocking. It really was. Cold hard tyres suck. But yeah, having a strong Leclerc with Ferrari is a necessity this year for, I think, good viewership and good sport. I could see if Ferrari don't have a strong car this year, and particularly next year, they'll lose Leclerc. And that's something... Ferrari's bigger than any one driver. But that's something that will hurt them. But they could get a Lando in. There's always a driver that will come and save Ferrari. I mean, there could even be a Ricciardo. Could be anything. Could be anyone. That said, losing Leclerc will be a big deal. Got an eyelash in my eye. It's the most imperfect time ever. Come on. New hard tyres versus warm mediums. Got to try and build a second gap. Got to push. Not here, I don't. Jeez. Yeah, I think he ran a bit wide too. I'm going to drive a little bit defensively. You can see Coco's up to 8th. Where's Pedro in this? Yeah, I think it's one of those sports that sometimes you do need a little bit of time away, but when you start making effort for it again, you hopefully will rediscover the love for it. I think the racing last year wasn't the best. Particularly with Max basically walking away with the title. The year before was much better. Even if we did see Hamilton and Max collide at every single opportunity possible. But there are a lot of good Formulae out there. I quite like Formula E. I just think it's terribly broadcast and represented. I mean, I really enjoy it. If it wasn't quite so Mario Kart-ish. Yes. And Sarah has an absolutely cracking idea there. I was thinking it, but you said it. Pedra's up to 8th. Oh, it's final lap. Didn't want to do that, did I? It always had its moment, but it's always boiling down to safety cars. Yeah, there is a lot of that now. I mean, you'll remember, like I do, in the 90s. A car parked on the side of the road. Charlie White went, yeah, that's alright. And the race carried on. I do think, in some circumstance, they are a little bit too overcautious. That said, there's stupid things like last year. We saw Carlos Sainz. I think it was Sainz. At Suzuka. Yeah, Sainz at Suzuka. It spun. I can't remember who the driver was now. Gasly. It was Gasly. Who, in the wet, come barreling up at 200 kilometers an hour, one lap after the incident, when Sainz's car is still there, at full racing speed. Under safety car. I mean, there's some idiotic things that go on. I'm terrible at running behind on the live broadcast, but I can do a dip in when I can. That's fair, man. Also, win. One win today. Let's do the Sebastian Vettel. Oh, sorry, one more. I'm in the groove now. That was in the bin. Pedro up to 9th. That's not bad, man. Looks like you were in a whole group of people there. Well done, buddy, considering you didn't set a qualifying time. I did actually drop it at one point. I pulled a full 360, got reset, and I pulled a Max Verstappen win out the bag somehow. Let's play the win theme. Let's play it, so I can hear it. I don't know if I've been making that noise this entire time. That's annoying. Shut up. My heart rate. Got punted by Coco and Mbuto. Yeah, the traffic in this one is a killer. I mean, out front, it's easy. I mean, I pulled a 360 and I still won, just because it is no traffic. Has he logged out already? Oh, Petra's already gone. What's he playing at? Apparently, Pat Tether is saying Mbuto apologies. Okay, sure. It's all good, man. One more. And then I'm going to call it a night because I have to be up at 5:30 in the morning. And I don't want to be. But after that, I have a week off. To which I will hopefully be hitting the gym a lot. I got myself a little personal goal. Let's see if I can do it. Right, 2 laps. Let's see if we can get a PB. Yeah, set a quali time, mate. Any time in the low 55s, you'll be up the front somewhere. Unless it's an A rank one, which they'll be in the 53s. Also, remember to equip medium tyres, dude. I just think it's worth saying because I almost forget every time. Ooh, that was a bit poo producing. Finally, not sideways into that one. Sideways out of that one instead. Either or. Was there an update to this game this week? Not that I'm aware of. I've had my I've got my PS5 once or twice a week set to update automatically. So, as in onto rest mode once or twice a week. So, I tend to miss when they actually happen. You just suddenly install. Okay, first sector's not going to be quite as good. Not quite so leery on the exit there. Give me a 10th or 2. Damn it! Oh, that's going to be a penalty. And I'm not going to get a time to set another lap. Damn it! Couple of days of practicing and I'll be a bit more back up to speed. I mean, I had a decent race for my first TTR outing. It was about just under 2 weeks ago now. And that was... where the hell was it? Barcelona. Jesus. That's how quickly my mind just processes data. Like, whoop, gone. Anyhow. But since then, I haven't really been on the game. I feel really rusty. But then again, I had 2 weeks of COVID as well. And I feel like I haven't played the game in a month. I feel really rusty at this. Yeah. That happens, Pedro. You suddenly go, oh, I'm going to get your time. I'm going to get your time. No, I'm not. I know I could have set a time in the 54.5s with one of the laps I was having earlier on, but that exact same thing. I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. Shit. Oh dear. Shame you can't. Can you watch replay? Oh, you can watch replay. I'll shut up. At least it's something to look at. My beautiful car. It's alright. I reckon you can do it too. I mean, I know whatever I can do, you can do. And I've seen it. Okay, I'm starting 5th-ish. Pedro, you're there. I think you're starting 13th, give or take. I know, it seems to like us being in the same lobby at the moment. I don't see any names that I dislike. Well, Tuner's pretty quick. 53.7, yeah, okay. Lucifer is ahead of you, mate. Okay, we are in with a lot of the A ranks now. I think I'm probably going to go for the reverse strategy. Deja for vu. Says good luck. Good evening. Where's good luck? I'm in danger. Taking breaks from this game does me wonders. Can't believe how competitive I've been in lobbies. Yeah, I'll give you that. Sometimes going away and coming back, particularly a little bit refreshed, really does help. So I fully understand that. I find I go in spates. Sometimes a break helps me. Other times, I have to stay on it, and there's no rhyme nor reason for it to me, and I haven't worked it out yet. Right, good luck, Pedro. I thought I was starting 5th. Doesn't matter. P1. What? So this is the Porsche Cup around the Nurburgring. Oh. Wrong button. Bit of a fuss clock into turn 1 or 2 there. Turn 1 rather. I hate the hard tyres. Oh, Tuna went for the dive. Understeer galore, yeah. It's more the oversteer that I don't like. All last year, me and Ziggy were racing in SRF for the second season of that, and we were in the McLarens. He didn't like it, but I did. And that car was just planted with the rear unless you were in a weird corner like Austria Turn 2 or the bus stop at Spa. And those were my worst 2 races of the season, I think, in terms of the actual how I felt about them. The results were alright, but anywho. This car on hard tyres just feels like that all of the time. Put on mediums, it's fine. Oop, a little bit. A little bit late on the old brakes there. We've got Tuna catching up to me. It's got to be on the mediums to be going that quick or just stonkingly good. So I'm just going to let Tuna go. That was like second in one sector. A third of a second in one corner. Oh. I'm not going to fight him. So 55.8 from the Frenchman, 55.7 from Chuma. I thought he was going to be quicker than that. Yeah, he did have to pass me. Petro's up to 6th, right behind me. How did you do that? Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch Tuna. I'm also doing really dodgy driving at the moment. Pedro's always on it. He's in the orange one back there. Always gives himself such flack and is always such a good driver. Who may well indeed be subbing for our Ziggy at this coming month's TTR event. Woo! If we find out that Tuna is on the hard tyres, I am going to promptly quit the game. I'd have to be honest, wouldn't I? Okay, let's get those mediums up to temperature and get going. I hate following a car through there. I really hate it. Okay, looks like this German's much more at home on the mediums than he was on the hards, because I was quicker than on the hards. Not by much, but enough. That might be a penalty for the German. That was a severe corner cut. Apparently GT7 doesn't care about corner cutting there. He really is pushing the limits of the track. I'll give him that. Oof. Okay, I might need to think about that right hander and taking it a bit quicker. I always take it quite gingerly because I don't want to run wide. Then again, do I play the long game and hope his tyres go off? No, let's go for it. Okay, OB is in. Not sure who that is. I'm not sure who most of these people are, if I'm honest. Or any of them bar one. That's you, Pedro. Yeah, okay, the German's quicker than me. Just not on the hard tyres. Pedro, you're either in 4th or you're somewhere behind me. I presume in 4th because I think I saw an orange car. Which now I've just realised is probably a McLaren livery, isn't it? Okay, so the German ahead of me is the fastest person on the track. I'll take a bit of solace from that. Pedro's in. Getting rid of those lovely medium tyres. So that is something you have got to do. You've got to race the hards and mediums in this course. Woo! Come on, push it, push it, push it, push it. I'm just going to go for a good result. I'm not going to push mad. And the lead is going to start coming in for hard tyres soon. I think I just saw the German in front of me run wide. Could be a sign that he's either pushing way too hard or his tyres are starting to give up. Which, if you're on controller, is entirely possible. He's got himself a penalty. Means he's under pressure. Maybe not from me, maybe from himself. Okay, 2 of the top 5 are in. Back up to 4th, where I started the race. And a half-second penalty for the German. Which round here could easily be up to a second. In terms of time lost. Ooh, understeer's kicking in. I so nearly went on twice in 2 corners there. I'd imagine the German ahead is suffering with tyre wear, because I can just see him making the odd little error every so often. To be fair, I've made the odd one myself. I was really distracted there for a second because I thought I saw something floating in the distance. I'm like, you don't need to see shit like that when you're trying to focus on a race. I kept my eyes on the track. Looks like Billy Guide, the Frenchman, is going to go to the end. Probably lap 9. Yeah, he's going to go to lap 9. Can't believe you've actually caught Tuna somewhat. Okay, yeah, my understeer's kicking in really badly now. Might just have to settle for the position. Check To stop the Brit behind me from overtaking. Because yeah, I'm now making lots of mistakes. It's my own fault. I'm pushing too hard. Make sushi. I don't like sushi. I don't like seafood. I might be able to pounce if these two make a cock up. I don't think so, because they're both pulling away. That was a terrible lap from me. I lost like a second. Best seat in the house, this. Maybe not for you. Smug mode. For I am a podium pirate. Saying it, I've got a feeling the Germans' tyres are absolutely knackered. Yeah, he's losing time. Shame it's not half a lap longer. I'll take that. 5.2 off the leader. Podium. Thanks, man. It was just pick up the places that people cock up on and win the Porsche Cup, apparently. Well, not win it, but you get the idea. Pedro's still going in 11th, right behind Lucifer. That's a weird sight. Somewhere, Pedro, you've lost 26 seconds. What happened to you? Who took you out? Oh, man. You didn't have a pick glitch again or something, did you? Right. We're going to have to call it a night there. I know you had a great start, by the way, because you were like a couple of seconds behind me. No! Is that stick drift? But that's stick drift, man. Because I had that before. Do you remember when we were doing one of the Fuji races, and I said, whoa, it's suddenly turned left. That was the start of my stick drift, and it would always go the same way. There's lots of tutorials on YouTube if you want to try and prevent any further drifting of that, because that's exactly how mine started. Ooh, so Billy Guide is being told off. Unfair ramming. Interesting. Well, his SR's gone down to a B, so that tells you a lot. Yeah, you were about 3 or 4 seconds behind me, then you were suddenly at the end 26, so you've lost a lot of time in traffic somewhere, and that issue. Yeah, it did look like the tuner tried to take out Billy Guy, but no decency to give place back. Looks like these two are throwing shit at each other. SRB, yeah. It looks like he's been blamed for it, at very least, by the game. Can you... Oh, you can mute people's messages. That's handy. I know who I'm going to do that to. What lap did that happen to you, mate? You put... Ooh! Someone get your popcorn. Looks like there's shit going down in the chat. Well, their chat. Yeah, that 5. I'll have a look. You push. No, you push. I can't see what else they're going to say. Come on, ladies and gents. We've only got 57 seconds left. Let's be the judge. That's the idea. That's why I say the replay. Penalty? No. Antagonize. Well, I'm back to my rank. I'll have a look. My race was fine. Me and the German were a bit like this. Get close, further apart, closer apart. It's racing. Nice even match. I mean, I'd like to do a endurance race with someone just like that. You know, just so we can see where we end up at the end of it, I guess. Controller. Let's get rid of this. Okay. One moment. Okay. Now we can go over to the controller. Right, I remembered to save the replay. Oh, that's loud. Excuse me. So, yeah, what happened on lap 1 with the top 2? So we got Billy Guide on the mediums, Juno on the mediums, me and Maritza on the hards. I just want to see what happens to these two, Pedro, and I'll come back and check your replay on the various bits. Hang on. Oh yeah, Tuna started on pole. That's fine. So we'll watch it from Billy Guide. Goes into turn 3. Yeah, that's a punt. I'm sorry, that's just a punt. We've both got medium tyres. No, he wasn't going to make it. If we were to view that like what we did with Hamilton and Verstappen last year, that's a Verstappen dive. There's a place there, but they're always going to push someone wide. So if you see at this point, Juna's going for a later apex, but he's clearly ahead. The French Bill, is it Billy? Bill Guide. Bill yeah, it's going to be one of those. Oh, I got alongside him. We touched front wheels. Yes, but you're going 5 miles an hour faster into a closing apex. To me, that is just a recipe for chaos. I mean, it's only 5 miles an hour, but that's enough to, you know, punt. And now, suddenly, Tuna's sped up despite braking. So that tells you collision, of course. And then, also, as we know, doesn't give the place back. I'm surprised there wasn't damage, actually, for either of those two. Yeah. It's Verstappen overtaking 101. And the half-second penalty is justified. It's been sorted out. The game is going to correct it. It's not ideal, but the game has called that correctly, as far as I can tell. I mean, half-second penalty, 1 second penalty, I think would be fairer, but I think the game has called that roughly right. Now here, does Tuna dive bomb, or does he just miss his braking? So it looked like a dive bomb. Yeah, that's ambitious. And he's lucky he's ghosted here, actually, because he's probably going to ghost right... No, maybe not. Yeah. They're bad as each other. I mean, Tuna was good to me when coming past, but it's not great either way. We'll have a look at Pedro's start. There you are. Down into turn 1. In 12th. There goes that one. So you've gained 1 place. They had 1 dive bomb you. Into turn 2. There's another place. Maybe another 2 places. Man, that is opportunistic. Nice one. So that's like 4 or 5 places already. And then look, at this point, I started 4, you started 13th, and I'm just there. There. Nice one. That is some cracking an opening lap, mate. It really is. May give yourself a bit of damage on the back of Dej for view. Ah, yeah, you're the medium tyre, so no wonder you were so quick. Makes a lot of sense. And then you got Tuna in front of you, just knocking 10 bells of shit out of the other guys. Right, lap 5, you said. Hang on. I noticed when you get replay sort of stutterers, when you can't go from lap to lap to lap, you have to just go back into it. It's better than what happened on GT Sport, where it crashed all the time. Just went, nah, screw it, and then just logged off. Like the whole game console. So lap 5. Where are you, Pedro? In all honesty, Sarah, I'll be going to bed in about 10 minutes myself. So I'll be logging off this in a couple of seconds. As soon as we finish this replay. But thank you, sweetie. Always a pleasure having you here. And what? Oh! Yeah, that didn't look right, did it? I'd be very tempted to say that's stick drift. Or a glitch, because that looks like it just... That's odd. If it happens again, it's stick drift. Otherwise, that just looks like a weird glitch. Yeah, that's not stick drift. That's too sudden. Three, 54, 57 seconds. Yeah, momentum is off, because that is suddenly going boop like that, and there's no snap of oversteer. That's what's turned me away from the stick drift. That's weird. Right, let's check out your pit stop. Oh, Christ. Right into traffic. If it wasn't for that issue, you'd be ahead of all of this. Although I imagine they're all on medium tyres.
Oh, dear God. Turn round.
Absolutely. So, yeah, let's have a look all around you. Hard tyres. Okay, Lucifer was on mediums. Stoney was on mediums. It's only OB, yourself, and some of the front runners that are on hards, actually. Okay, so yeah, you were in the traffic on the worst tyres. And then yeah, you would have lost... I mean, at the end of when I pitted, you were probably a matter of a couple of seconds behind me. So, yeah, I'm there, and you're coming... Yeah. You'll probably see me at some point. Well, yeah, you can see me right there. So if I'm going into the pits, I'm literally there. And there's no way you lost 26 seconds. Although you would have lost 3 seconds a lap with the hard tyres. I'll say 2 seconds over, what, 3 or 4 laps? 6 or 7 seconds, maybe, which would have put you maybe 10 seconds behind, plus the 9 seconds. Yeah, okay, that does add up, doesn't it? It does add up. But you would have lost a couple of seconds in traffic, so... Cracking first stint, though, man. These two, though, just as bad as each other. What was my tyre wear like compared to... Yeah, about the same. What was it like at the end? Okay, my tyre wear was worse. So I'm still absolutely chonking through tyres. Even though I'm on the wheel now. I think I'm not smooth on the wheel yet. I still go, wait, like Alonso when he was driving his Michelin Renault. Well, it means you can pick up more speed in your medium stint, the way I would interpret that. Right, let's call that a night. And I'm going to say thank you all. It's been an absolute pleasure. Pedro, Flappy, Mandy, Simrace Dude, Sarah, whoever I haven't mentioned, thank you all very much. I've had fun. It's been nice being back on GT7. And I know I will be back again, and I expect a lot of us will too. Yeah, it's a matter of practice. Oh, I did alright. Come over the podium just because I didn't spin. So that works for me. Did we get an exclamation point podium? And Flapster, if I didn't mention you, I can't remember who I mentioned now. It's been an absolute pleasure. So, to the outro, and we're going to go and raid. Who's out there? We're going to go and raid Delaski, just because he did a great big... what's the best way of putting it? He caught out the dented lemur really well on Dead Space the other day. And oh my god, was I peeing myself with laughter. So I'm going to say we're going to raid Delaski just because of that. So, to the outro, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
I have your dog. I'm not afraid to use it. It will drown. It will walk the plank. It has gone overboard. Get off our ship.
Check the crow's nest. This is the weirdest start to a stream I've ever had. I've done absolutely nothing willingly. I've just stood in a... Oh god, there's a fox in front of me.
Hello.
How long have you been there?
Like a couple of minutes at least.
Did you not look out of place in the club then just a fox?
I was facing the other way.
That commentary was perfectly timed.
You spin me right round, baby, right round. Ripper. Think. Is here. Ha! Somebody please clip that.